further with Mahasiddha confusions, we have the figure of Nagarjuna, the famous Arya Nagarjuna of the first, second century of the Common Era, the most famous promoter of the Madhyamaka. So Nagarjuna originally belongs to the group known as the Six Ornaments and Two Excellent Ones of the Southern Continent. And this group includes others such as Asanga, Aryadeva, Vasubandhu, Chandrakirti, Dharmakirti. And Nagarjuna also belongs to several of the sets of 84 great Mahasiddhas. So he's found in art quite often, both murals, painting, scroll works, and sculpture. Now, the confusion arises with the fact that he has often an ushnisha on the crown of his head. Now, the ushnisha is the bump, the crown protuberance you see on the top of the heads of most Buddha forms in art. So, it's very easy to look at a painting of Nagarjuna and think that he is the Buddha, some kind of Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha. He also has a hood or a sort of a protective covering of 7 cobra snakes which appear above his head. And this also we can find in some of the depictions, both stone and painting, of Shakyamuni Buddha depicting a certain event, a life story event. Then we also have the elder, one of the 16 great elders, Rahula, who's actually the son of Shakyamuni Buddha. And he is often shown with an ushnisha, with the bump on the crown of the head. Then we also have the Tibetan figures that might be shown with the crown protuberance, and Sakyapandita is commonly seen that way as well in painting and sculpture. Then we have the Buddha, Nageshvara Raja or Nagaraja Buddha, who appears, we really first see him in the 35 Confession Buddhas, but he also appears with a hood of 7 snakes above his head, and then of course the crown protuberance, the ushnisha on the top of the head. So Nagarjuna is a bit of can be a complicated subject, and you can't always rush to a judgment on identification. You really need to pay attention to the context of the painting or the mural. Now, with sculpture, it can be much more difficult to determine who the identity is of the figure being represented. But Nagarjuna is one of those where we just have to be a little bit more mindful when we're observing the characteristics of the figure.